Hey, hi, hello, and welcome back to the Controller Only PPE. This is episode 4. Thank you so much for joining me. Us, we're all here. Everybody's here. We're doing it. So what's gonna happen in this episode? I'm gonna do some dungeons. I'm gonna go 2-8, and I'm gonna die. So stay tuned for that. It's a lot of fun. So, oh man, how do I even start this? Let's see. So I started doing some sellers, right? I got excited. I was like, oh, armor gems, I can do this. All I gotta do is get in a little group, hit it a few times, and I can roll some gems, right? I was like, oh, this new dungeon, it'll be so easy. I know what I'm doing. I'm good at the game. I'm so good. I know how to play this game. As I fail to rotate, and then, you know, stand on the webs. And I die. So, I'm into 228 glory, which is cool. But actually, I had enough gold to just go ahead and revive it. I wasn't going to buy any more gold to do this. But I figured, because I already had the ice cave artifact, that I might as well just do it because I have the gold. So if I die again, I die in real life now. So that's kind of upsetting. But you know what? It's alright. So now, the fragment is character bound. Oh, not Aiden? Big fan. Wow. Oh, whoa. So, I've been helping out Wamu with his 1,000 Dungeons videos. If y'all have been following along with those, which if you're not, I highly recommend that you do go check his channel out. It'll be in the end screen and possibly the description. If not, uh, he'll comment. You'll figure it out. Go watch Wamu's videos, all of them, all of them, all of them. But yeah, no. So he was doing some chasms, and I was like, you know what? I need dexterity. I need to get that up to 60. So you know what? I might as well. So I joined him. So unfortunately for chasm, or with chasm, it doesn't have a white bag that I necessarily need. The mask, but luckily for me, I didn't get one. Luckily. Ow. No, but it was cool. I mean, dexterity is super important. It's like it might actually be the most important stat, um, especially when it comes to assassin. Just because the shots so with assassin, and there's another armor gem. Armor increased to 2. Look at that. I'm not gonna take any damage now, boys. No, but honestly, so after that death, I kind of got freaked out, and I started playing a little bit safer. I don't know. I thought I was doing well with the controller, and I am, but I don't know how to do infested cellars. So I legitimately haven't done any on any other characters. So I didn't know the mechanics. I had no idea when I went in what to do when I went in there. I kind of like doing things blind, but it didn't work out for me. You know what I mean? Oh no. But that's all right. Because we kept going with the dex gems, we kept going with the chasms, and honestly, it's been good. At this point in the game, really the goals are events, dungeons, stat maxing, and gear upgrades. Everything's kind of slowing down a little bit. We're getting speed gems and whiz gems. You just saw another speed that increased it to 49 right there. So speed and whiz, right? Those are only from Godlands and events. So speed especially may take longer just because the max on assassin is 75. So I don't know. I'm not really sure how I'm gonna go about this. Because if I keep doing dungeons at this rate, I'll be 6-8 pretty quickly. But my gear, and I don't know, maybe 4-8. I don't remember where I was going with that. Something speed, something wisdom gems. No, so those are the more difficult ones to get. So I'm hoping I can get lucky on events, Darza, all that good stuff. Godlands, and just quickly max out the speed and wisdom. I know Wiz for assassin. I don't remember what it is. I know it's not super high though. So yeah, we're just going along, doing events, doing dungeons, getting stats, getting gear upgrades. Man, when it comes to getting the other piece of the UT talisman to go along with this ice fragment, I don't even know when I'm going to do that. Shrines are only, so common. So, and I'm not going to buy keys. I'm not going to buy gold just to run shrines for a PPE. Like, that kind of defeats the purpose of playing a PPE. And I know that reviving also kind of defeats the purpose of a PPE. But at the same time, I already got the ice fragment, so can you really blame me? You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said before, it's not like I can sit here and revive it over and over and over again. It's, it was a one-time thing. But I want to make this talisman. So shrines, I think, are pretty simple. I mean, I've been doing them since they were in the testing phase. I mean, I got a white bag while we were testing shrines before they were even in the game. So, and it was a leather, unfortunately. I mean, not unfortunately, but like thinking back, like wow, I would love getting a leather right now, but that would be nice. So I'm just gonna track shrine essence pretty much until I've got all the UTs on this assassin. I mean, it's gonna take 60 of each essence, or 60 essence for each of the items. I'm sorry. So that's a lot of ice caves, man. And it's looking like essence drop rates are something like 1 in 5, 1 in 4, 1 in 5, just something ridiculous like that. So, but there's another dexterity gem. There's an ancient ruins. So for ancient ruins, all I need is the leather off of these dogs, which in my opinion are the easiest bosses. Other people seem to disagree, but they also play mouse and keyboard. So rotating on this controller is hard for me, man. Like, I'm trying to practice in these shrines, because like I said, shrines are pretty easy for me, so, but yeah, nah, I'm not very good at the second and third bosses of Ancient Ruins, and plus I'm scared. I just died on an apothecary the other day there, so, oh man. But yeah, nah. I'm gonna try and do as many shrines as possible. Pretty much every shrine that pops up in the Dominion, or yes, Dominion. I'm gonna try and hop in, regardless of whether I get loot or not. I mean, it's worth it. Health gems, tops, UTs, all of it. I mean, shrine is perfect for assassin. It's legitimately the best dungeon for assassins to do. The problem is, I don't have any armor. I don't have. I'm such low stats that I can't rush it right now, which is kind of upsetting. And it's been a long time since I've rushed a shrine, so kind of nervous to do that. But hopefully I'll, get back into the groove of things, get back into rushing, and, excuse me, being able to solo more dungeons on an assassin. Honestly, the more skills I max, the easier it's going to get. But at the moment, the two things that are bottlenecking me, I'm going to go with armor and gear. Maybe not so much gear at this point because I am starting to get closer to the end game stuff. I mean, I'm pretty much at the end game. I'm looking for tops and UTs at this point. But I mean, UTs make a huge difference. Being 8/8 makes a huge difference. I mean, you guys know that. I don't have to repeat that to you, but so there was another wisdom gem that increased it to 33, and now we're going into Darza again. And I'm not going to go over how important Darza's is. Darza. Closing rounds through PPEs, it's super important. Y'all know that, yep. T5 staff game is a scam. Yep, good call. But yeah, no. So there's a couple more impressive armor scraps. Unfortunately, I'm only getting 2 at a time. I assume that has to do something with top damage, bottom damage, where you fall in the scale of damage done to the boss. There's another speed increase to 50. But yeah, no, so hopefully as my damage goes up, I'll get more scraps from Darza, because it could take me a while. If I only get 2 scraps at a time and I gotta get 20, I mean that's 10 Darzas I have to kill for a 1 in 3 chance. Yeah, I think it's 1 in 3. 1 in 3 chance of getting the gear that I want. That's a lot. So I'm really hoping that it just kind of happens quickly. But at the same time, I kind of want it to take a while. I don't know. Kind of on the fence, because what do? If I get this PP 88 fully maxed out gear, oh, I discovered a Legion Essence. Look at that. But yeah, so if I get 88 max gear, I mean, I know that's a while down the road. That's kind of making a lot of assumptions because I died a minute into this video. But let's say that happens. What do I do? You know what I mean? Do I just farm for more gear? Do I just wait until they release more stuff? Who knows? You know, so I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, I guess. But there's another wisdom gem, and we're sliding back into a chasm. That put wisdom at 34, and dexterity, I believe, at this point is 2 away. So it should be at 58. There may be a couple of clips missing, just like the last one. I recorded a whole bunch of stuff, but honestly, so I record like 10 minutes at a time, right? And if nothing happens or I only get 1 gem drop, something like that, I'm not gonna make you watch 3.5 minutes of me running around the Godlands or what have you, just to see, oh hey, he got 1 dexterity gem, he got 1 speed, you know what I mean? So some of the gems are gonna be missing when it comes to these videos, and that's just something that's gonna happen. But in order to make it a little bit easier to watch, a little bit more enjoyable, I'm not gonna make y'all suffer through that. So, but here it is, boys. This is it. This is the last dexterity gem, and this is the one that puts me at 2-8. There it is. Dexterity is increased to 60, plus 9 puts me at 69. Nice. Alright, ladies, if you're still watching, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a great day. Toodles!